सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। हरि ओम नमस्कार। Kamayamana, the person with desires, goes from birth to birth. And what happens on the other end? Akamayamana. So, atha akamayamana, meaning distinction now made between two people. One is a realized master, and the other is a typical ordinary person. So what happens to a realized master? Akamayamana, he's called here. So what are his characteristics? Akama, Nishkama, Aptakama, Atmakama. He has no desires because he has realized what? All of these desires have gone because he gained everything that has to be gained. How did he gain everything? Because he gained Atma. Atma is infinite, and when you are full and complete, there is no desire. Remember? Desires come from a sense of incompleteness, identification with the incomplete, and therefore, when you identify with that which is complete and infinite, what happens? All desires go away. जब अनंत के साथ तादात्म्य हो जाता है तो सीमित सब वस्तुओं से तादात्म्य छूट जाता है, तो कामना नहीं रहती। क्यों नहीं रहती? क्योंकि हम क्या? पूर्ण हो गए हैं। पूर्णत्व में कुछ कमी नहीं होती है, अनंतता में कोई कमी नहीं होती है, इसलिए हम क्या बन जाते हैं? अकाम, निष्काम, आप्तकाम, आत्मकाम. And it is said over here, na tasya, for such a person, na tasya prana utkramanti. Means what? His prana does not arise. Arise means, remember how we said for a jiva, everything is taken to yourself and then you go out of the body, etc. We had spoken like that, right? Don't look at me as though I'm talking something. Yes. So it goes. So now utkramanti, they don't arise, they don't go away like that, like this. Then what happens to them, we will see later. And why does this happen? So it is said, Brahmaiva san Brahmaiva bhavati. Being Brahman, he attains Brahman. Now this is a statement I wanted you to underline, remember? So, Atmajnanam, self-knowledge, self-realization, moksha. वो क्या है? जो है उसको प्राप्त करना है. प्राप्त की प्राप्ति याद है? Attaining that which is already attained. Not something else. All our life we are only becoming something, right? What is a desire? It's always to want something and become something, right? It's always to become. Become a better person, become fairer or darker or longer or shorter or thinner or fatter or whatever. Isn't it true? All our life, richer, whatever. Always, our life is always about becoming. कुछ बनना चाहते हम, हमेशा कुछ न कुछ बनना चाहते हैं, है ना? और यहाँ क्या है? Look at the vast difference between the two. Here it is what? Being what you are, not becoming something you are not. Because we are already becoming. I identify with the body and I become whatever the body is. Tanmayaha. Isn't it true? If there is anger, Grodhamayaha. If there is desire, Kamamayaha. Isn't it? Whatever the body or the mind or the intellect is, we identify and we become Tanmayaha. So he says, no, you become what? When all that is gone, whatever you actually are. So this statement is very important. Brahmaiva san, Brahma apyeti. Being Brahman, you attain Brahman. Meaning what? You have stopped being what you are not. And when you stop being what you are not, you are what you are. Even worldly, this we say, don't pretend what you are not. Don't we say that? Be what you are. Be authentic, be real, be true. Whatever, such words we use, right? Now, in the ultimate sense, this being true is different from the normal. No, imagine if a person in this world also lives in illusions. Then he is double illusion. You understand? There is the question of him attaining what? Brahman. Supposing people are disillusioned or, in illusion, not disillusion, in illusion. See, that is why whenever someone says, I am disillusioned, is it a good thing or bad thing? Come on. Bad thing. Bad thing. To be disillusioned is bad. It's the best thing. You're not in illusion anymore. Isn't it a good thing? Very good thing. First you are in illusion and now you are what? Disillusioned. Achhi baat hai na? Do you want to live in illusions? Bolo. Yes or no? No. I'd rather live in an illusion than to live with the reality. So when you're disillusioned, अच्छा है कि नहीं है? नहीं, अभी भी you don't want to be disillusioned? We use words like that, don't we use? I'm disillusioned. So next time you say, hey, I'm disillusioned. What? Normally, how do we say the words, I'm disillusioned? I am disillusioned. Now, how should you say it next time? What? Yay, I am disillusioned. Great. I was living in illusions. मैं भ्रम में रह रहा था, अभी क्या? भ्रम छूट गया. क्या बात है? Unfortunately, we only get disillusioned about people. But we never get disillusioned about, we love to live in illusions about ourselves. Remember what I told you from the first day, if you're a spiritual seeker, if you fool the world, it's okay. It's not okay, but that's not a big thing. Don't? Did I say that? Yes. How many times? कितनी बार कहा ना, दूसरे को बनाते वो भी अच्छा नहीं है, लेकिन अगर साधक है तो खुद को मत बनाओ, अपने को जैसा है वैसे देखो. See yourself what? Try to see, because remember, the whole purpose of the spirituality, the end is what? Seeing what you actually are, knowing what you actually are, owning what you actually are, being what you actually are. क्या आध्यात्म क्या है? जो है उसको अपनाना है, वही बनना है, वही होना है. Okay, so that if that is there, what we actually are, we have to be that. Then don't you think we should start with seeing, okay, this is the way the mind is, full stop. I am an angry person, I am this person, I am like, don't you think it is good to do that? Bolo, no, I can't accept me. I can't accept myself the way I am. Hare Rama, just accept na. How the problem gets solved by just what? Accepting. But how difficult it is to accept yourself the way you are? Bolo. How much illusions we will put ourselves. No, I am not. No, actually. And that is why if someone else tells that now, we feel worst. Because we already deep inside know it. Yes or no. That's why I say write it down. You only will know, no one else will know. But it's important to what? Why do I say write it down? You are able to see it. Because inside you, even one thought will be there, other thought will cancel itself. One thought will accept it, the second thought will what? Cancel what you have already accepted, deny what you have already accepted. Hota hai ki nahi? One thought will say, yes, I am like that. Second thought will immediately, no, because of, finish, over. So what happens? You, what? Write it down. करते हैं कि नहीं करते हैं? बोलो. How many of you have discovered we do all of that? Not everyone's discovered. We do that. So that's why. Because if I have to be Brahmaiva San Brahmaiva Apyati, we have to see the truth as it is. No coloring, no nothing, no illusions. Just that is it, full stop. No comma, no exclamation, no whatever other marks are there. Okay. Difficult, it's not easy. Because what happens then, you start seeing, then you say, hey, I'm like that. So, see, the good thing is, in reality, I am that infinite only. This is only the condition of the what? Mind. So what does it matter? Mind couldn't be anything. Hey, my mind is terrible. I always say there is only difference in degrees, not in kind. Will you remember that? Kya? So don't think my mind is bad and everyone else is good. Nah. All difference in degrees only. Okay? So please don't beat yourself up. At least you know, oh, my mind is like a full stop. Bas, khatam. During japa also, supposing some vulgar thought comes, immediately you get scared, right or wrong? Then you say, I have to take it out. It should not come. No, I'm doing Om Namah Shivaya. Yeah, Shiva will feel bad. Why Shiva will feel bad? He's the thought before you even thought of it. Right or wrong? Why should he? He's got nothing else to do to feel bad or what? Then immediately, then you struggle. No, I should not have that. No. Let it go. So because if you have this feeling of being in an acceptance mode, what will happen? It will come. No thought stays in the mind for long, right? You give it all momentum. I say, vulgar, I should not. No, in the ashram, I can't think like that. No, and then you, Vimalanand is right next to me. How can I? Shoo. Are you understanding? Bolo. You gave momentum to all these thoughts. The poor thought wanted to come and go. Puranjada. It's a thought. It's just a thought. But will we all accept it? We will struggle, we will kill it, we will, next time you come, you see what I'm doing. And then the thought says, oh, I'm getting so much attention. Good, that's what I wanted. Yeah, I won. Got it. बोलो, हम किसको जिताते हैं? अच्छी तरह से. What I have to do, मैं जो हूँ उसको देखकर just, this is it. Because we have to see what? I am that infinite truth. Being, that's exactly what the realized. That's why they said, Drishyate tu agraya buddhya sukshmaya sukshmadarshibhi. Who is the one who realizes the truth? One who has what? Sukshmata, Shuddhata, Ekagrata. I keep saying this again and again, again and again. Sukshmata, subtlety of the mind. Shuddhata, purity of the mind. Ekagrata, concentration of the mind, the ability to just see it. That's it. And then when this happens, because he has attained this infinite this, then what happens? Na tasya. The finite entity has ended. So therefore the finite, there is no more transmigration. Okay. There's no more what? Transmigration. Why? Because this finite thing is finite thing, but after realization we see all these masters sitting there in front of us giving knowledge, right? Don't we see that? Otherwise what will happen? The minute the jiva bhava goes, then the body should also, because it's the jiva bhava, this individuality that is keeping jivatma only, is keeping this whole body together, right? When the jivatma is what goes away, then what will happen? This body will also. But we don't see Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda, and that will become a big time problem. We'll never have a realized master teaching us. Because he realized, Gaya, kahan gaya? Gaya. No. What happens? It's like the fan. When the fan is switched off, what happens? That momentum. The momentum of that, whatever this is there, it will go on. And then after what will happen? Okay. For us it starts again. Why? Because we start the thing, the electricity, sab gaya hi gaya. You understand? So what happens to the body of a Mahatma? Chandogya Upanishad gives it very beautifully. These are all beautiful things. You should keep these books and read them once in a while. So the body, the gross body, exactly what happens to our gross body happens to the Mahatma's gross body. What happens to our gross body? Bolo, it merges in the 5 elements. Panchabhuta, dust to dust, don't they say? So Prithvi Tattva into Prithvi Tattva, Vayu Tattva into Vayu Tattva and all that. And disintegrates. Then what happens to our Sukshma Sharira and all, our subtle body, along with the Jivatma, packing, remember all that? But what happens to the Mahatmas? The Sukshma Panchamahabhuta merges with the total Sukshma Panchamahabhuta. And the Jiva Bhava anyway was we'll talk about it a little, just keep that word, Badhit Jivatma. Badhit, negated entity. Because he lives in the body, na? When you say, Gurudev, will you come to my house for Bhiksha? He'll say, I will come. Who is this I that is saying I'm going to come? Not Brahman. Then who is this? This is the negated individuality. It's like the actor. Like, who is this? Amitabh Bachchan plays the role of a beggar. And he says what? Paisa do. Give me money. And the guy gets paid solid for saying that, right? Gets so much money for what? Paisa do. And when he is doing that, does he forget he's Amitabh Bachchan or does he remember he's Amitabh Bachchan? He remembers. But he acts so beautifully. Tears come from his eyes and you say, kya acting. So Jnani also, what? Acting. You understand? Knowing fully well. This is called Badhit Vritti. Badhit means knowing. Negating it yet. You understand the difference? For us it's real. For him it is a play. Whole world is a stage. He's the only one who knows that. We are the ones who are. Have you heard of this? There was one, I talk, when I give this example, I want to explain this point, I talk about also this lady. There was one Sujata Mehta actress. Only these people, arey wah, you all remember? Kya baat hai? A Gujarati actress. So anyway, she had done a play where she did the role of a terminally ill patient. Oh, you know that also? No, that I have told the story, I think. You mustn't have seen that. It's a Gujarati play. So it doesn't matter. So there, she does this role of a terminally ill patient. And then she used to keep doing shows after shows, and all. And she actually got sick. Her acting was too good. She got lots of awards for that. And then what happened? The doctor diagnosed the same symptoms as. So therefore, they said, if you don't stop this, you're going to die. Now just imagine, she forgot what she was. And it became what? Real. Then what? It's a problem. They said, stop it. Now we are looking at her as though she did. We are all doing the same thing, Ray. We forgot we have taken on a role. Remember? A Jivatma is a made-up entity. We've talked this many times. We forget that. जीवात्मा तो बनाया हुआ है, हम भूल जाते हैं, फिर हम बन जाते हैं, और फिर क्या कहते हैं? I'm going to die. Okay? So, Brahmaiva san, Brahmaiva apyeti. So, he attains, being Brahman, he attains Brahman. Now, please remember, when a person attains the truth, it is not that one day he will start acting differently. He'll start sitting from meditation, some halo will appear around his head, and he'll all the time be ha ha ha, hoo hoo. He has attained supreme bliss. So no. It will not be like that. Have you understood that? You'll not act some crazy or something. Maybe that moment of realization is described very dramatically in our scriptures. And he says what? Ha, woo, ha, woo, ha, woo. Ah, he just dances in joy. God, that same world that appeared to persecute me, it's all wonderful. Sarvam Brahmamayam. Wow. Oh, kya baat hai. Okay? But not all the time he goes around like that. He says that. Then he realized, my God, what a fool I was, that I thought I was. My famous story, Amtha Bhai. How many of you have heard it? For those who haven't heard, there was a man. His name was Amtha Bhai. I like the name Amtha Bhai because Amtha means in Gujarati, it means just like that, khali bili. Aise hi. That's the meaning. See, Indians know with every name there's a meaning, na? So that's the beauty of the thing. So Amtha Bhai. Amtha Bhai, now you understand what is Amtha Bhai. Like that name. So, Amtha Bhai started thinking of himself as a rat. And started behaving really terrible. He started getting up in the middle of the night, crawling all over the place and doing weird things. The wife got scared, naturally. Wife said, Chalo psychiatrist, you think any patient thinks that they are patient? Never. I'm fine. Kuch gadbad nahi hai, I'm fine. He says, no, we'll go somewhere else. You have to meet someone. Somehow they made him go to the psychiatrist, and then he says, Arey, kuch karo na uska. Do something. So he said, okay, fine. Now, he showed him a mirror and said, what is that? Oh, that is me. Yeah, wonderful. What is this? This is a rat. Do you look like that? No, I don't look like that. Do you have a tail? No, I don't have a tail. Do you have a color of this? No. The rat's wife looks like that. Your wife looks like that, etc., etc., etc. The psychiatrist told him, and he says, oh, yeah, I may not be a rat, but no, I am a rat only. So you think in one day this guy got okay? Bolo? No, so there are a lot of sessions. And finally, one day he said, yes, how can I be a rat? I'm not a rat. Okay. So, when he realized I'm not a rat, is he going to go and tell the world, hey, I'm not a rat, Will he do that? What will he do? I am Mamtabai. He'll go and say, hey, I am Mamtabai. Then everyone will say, what? He only realized what a fool he has been. Is it okay? So Jnani does not go and say, मैं Brahman हूँ, You know what? You don't know that? I'm Brahman. Will he go around doing that? No way. Anyway, it's not a different experience, is what I'm trying to say. You understand? It is to be disillusioned. Okay, truly disillusioned. All illusion, gone. Seeing things as it is. Is it okay? That's all that happens. Seeing the world, seeing everything as it is. Bas, that's it. Nothing, some new, some fantastic, some stars going on. And that is why someone asked, no, is samadhi necessary for Brahmajnanam? And I had said no. You remember that? कि समाधि होती है तभी ब्रह्मज्ञान होता है, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. Samyak adhyate, but knowing the Atma in one way is called samadhi only because your mind is in Atma. So in that sense it is called samadhi, in that sense. Okay? Wonderful, na? Moksha is not I thought some special thing is going to happen. I am not interested in moksha. What? Then I will only happy. Or I will sit like that and everyone will start worshipping me. Most of the jnanis are not going to, no jnani will declare that I am a jnani, or something like that. If he declares, then understand what? It's probably not a jnani. So how do I know X is a jnani? You become a jnani, you will recognize a jnani. Okay? There's no tick mark, Because if at all there is anything, it's all where? That is why in the Gita or any other scriptures there are always characteristics of a realized master given. And in that what will be said? Prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan atmanyevatmanat tishtaha sthita prajnastadochyate. Such things will be given. When all desires leave the heart. And he is established in his self. He is called what? A realized master. Now, how are you going to find out inside what is happening? We can't find out what's happening inside us. How are we going to ever find out what's happening? Are you understanding? No, I want to see. He is walking like that. I think that is not a sign of this. Why should he walk like that? Not a jnani. If you go like that in the world, will you find any jnani? So what is the only way to find a jnani? Become a jnani. Swamiji, that is difficult, na? So faith is what is the only thing that is there, Faith, that X is a jnani or X is a person who will guide me or something. And anyway, don't go around the world trying to find out who is jnani, who is ajnani. It is a waste of time. You become a jnani. Is it okay? So, now we go to the next very beautiful verse, okay? Mantra number 7. See how much of commentary is given on each of this. I'm just turning pages and pages in my book. And for your book, you don't even worry about it. It's all in heavy Sanskrit. Okay. तदेश श्लोको भवति. Very famous verse. Yada sarve pramuchyante kama yesya hridi shritaha atha martyo mruto bhavati atra brahma samashnate samashnute iti tadyatha ahi nirvyayani valmike mruta pratyah tashaitaiva evameva evam veda shariram shete atha ayam shariro amritah prano brahmaiva teja eva soham bhagavate sahasram dadami iti hovacha janako vaidehah. It said, this is very famous verse, yada sarve tadapriyesha shloko bhavati. In explaining this particular thing, there is a verse, tadapriyesha shloka bhavati means this. So what is the Upanishad doing? Upanishad is doing another shloka from another Upanishad, okay, or another source. Like how we do sometimes now, to explain a point, what do? I say, in the Gita, it is said like that, or in this. So it elaborates what I am trying to say. This is a method used by all of us, all teachers or anyone who wants to teach, they use this method. Now, what is said? Yada, when, sarve kamaha, all desires, pramuchyante, leave. What? Ye asya hridishritaha, that jiva is free from kama. We remember the words we use, akama he becomes. Hridishritaha means from your mind, from all desires leave. Atha, then mrityo means this mortal being. Mrityo literally means this mortal being, this jivatma. Amritaha. Esha Brahma, he attains what? Amritaha, immortality. And what is said here? Brahma samushnate means what? He becomes Brahma. He attains Brahmanhood. Right? That is it. Now, this is a very interesting thing to be understood. When there is desire, you are a mortal. When you have no desire, you become immortal. Wow. That means what? Desire is death. What? I am allowing it to sink. When I say something like that, I mean something. What? Desire itself is keeping us in this world. I told you about that ring road, na? Or ring road mein you are going round and round. Now what do? I don't want. I want is the desire. I don't want. Out. If all people attain moksha, what will happen to the world? Have you heard this one before? If all people, what? Attain moksha, forget about all people. Will you be able to attain moksha? I don't think so. Then why are you imagining everyone attaining first? First of all, that is itself not going to be possible. So, now tell me, is the mad hospital because there are mad people, or because meaning because there is a hospital so there are mad people, or because there are mad people there is a mad hospital? Are you sure? Yes. So the world is for the jivas, or the jiva is for the world? Have you all understood that? So what will happen to the world? This is some condition that you are imagining. So if you are imagining, let's imagine now. Everyone attains this. So what will happen to the world? But what will poor world? No. If you are cured, you don't worry, na? No, I want to support the world. I want to support the mad hospital. Okay, donate. What else? You are out. ठीक है नहीं, I am going to go and stay again in the mad hospital. Why? To what? Help others come out. Don't people do that? Alcoholic Anonymous, na? Some people who have come out go to the Alcoholic Anonymous and try to help others to come out. Is it good or not? Yes. They are spending. जो alcoholic होते हैं वो पीते हैं और उसको ये एडिक्शन हो जाता है, तो जो बाहर निकला है वो दूसरे को मदद करता है कि नहीं करता है? तो गुरु लोग क्या करते हैं? वो बाहर आते हैं, वापस अंदर जाते हैं. The guru does that only, na? He is got cured. Then he goes back and he says, okay, you can do it, I did it. And then they will tell their story and how I struggled and how and then he can do it, I too can. Interesting, na? He was just like me. And he also went to college. He also did all the mistakes I have done. And if he can do it, I can. Isn't it? That's all. Even when he's in that, he's out of it, right? Like that. So he says, okay, Atra Brahma, because he has attained Brahma, he's attained his infinite nature. And when he leaves the body, how does he leave the body? That's a very interesting thing is said. He says that a snake is there, na? A snake molds. Na? वो उसका जो outer skin, na? Kachadi. So what does it do? It just comes out. And that is just what? That it doesn't go and says, oh, how nice. We pick it up. Snake has no relation with that. Does he have any relation with that? So how easily the snake goes out of it. The Brahmagnani also. The other example given is very beautiful. A cow. In India, we worship the cow. We're doing Go Puja every time. Na? So we put a mala around the neck of the cow. Have you all done that? Those who did Gopal. So the cow is wearing the mala and then goes grazing, let us say. Then what happens? It grazes, this, that, and scratches itself here, there. And in doing all this, sometimes what happens? The mala falls off. So what does the cow do? Goes and picks it up or what? What does the cow do? It was hanging there, not. कोई फर्क पड़ता नहीं उसको, है कि नहीं? Like that. This example is given. I'm not making up this example. It's given in the Vivek Chudamani. That it just struck. They call it. It just goes away. So for them, the body is there, hanging there, not hanging there, makes no difference. So therefore you can't threaten a Brahmagnani and says, I'm going to kill you. What? It's fine. Anyway, the body has to go one day. You want to do it today? Fine. What does it matter? I'm not the body any which way. That's why abhayam pratishtham vindati. He attains what? Fearlessness. No fear. That's the beauty of this knowledge. All fears go away. There's a book called Facing Fear. You please, this also. Atra Brahma Samushnate. And then it's said here so beautifully, he's saying this such a person, he gives up his body like this and all, and says, Sa Amritaha. Pranaha Brahmaiva Teja Eva. His Teja, this is of Brahman. Because he is Brahman, so he is Brahma Teja. Teja doesn't mean the face becomes shining and all of that. Huh? That is not what is said over here. That face shining can be with all sorts of whatever. That is also there. But this face shining is not because of this. He is at peace, he is one with himself, he has no more illusions and no more. So free, that. How to describe that freedom? Meaning, see, you find out where all you feel bound and stressed and strained, and sorrow is not just sorrow like, hey, someone died and all. That is not the only sorrow. Sorrow is regrets and tension and stress. All this is sorrow. Do you agree with me? Fears and carrying forward things, burdening ourselves with knowledge or guilt or worries. You understand now? So this is all that burden. Imagine all that is not there. Then what do you feel? You understand? That is why it is said, Kimaham sadhuna karavam, kimaham papam karavam iti. Why did I not do this? Why did I do that? Such thoughts are not there. Not there for a jnani. No regrets. Oh, why? He says, I am not doing anything. The Jivatma is doing it. Is it okay? So he says this is the condition. And then the last statement is really nice. And then this knowledge was given, and to whom? Who is giving this knowledge to whom? Thank God. Don't forget, who are the Guru and Shishya? Guru is Yajnavalkya Rishi. Where did Yajnavalkya come from? Remember we started this whole discussion, and who is the student? Janak Maharaj. So Yajnavalkya and Janak, this dialogue is. And then that's why all of a sudden you will say, hey, why this Janak came in between? That is why. And soham bhagavate sahasram dadami iti hovacha Janaka Vaideha. Janak Vaideha was very happy when he got this knowledge. And remember, he is this king who is a rich king and a generous king at that. Immediately he said, Sahasram dadamiti. I give 1,000 cows to you. I told you the wealth at that time was cows. 1,000? Wow! He's already given many thousands before. That is an interesting thing. And says, I give you. Why did he give? Why did he give? See, last time also he gave. This time also he is giving. The last Brahmana also he gave. This Brahmana also. Why doesn't he give everything away at a time? All my cows I hereby give to you. Why does he give? Thoda knowledge diya is thoda. No, not like that. Please don't think of Janak Maharaj as someone like that. Janak Maharaj is giving this, is saying he wants to listen more and more, okay? Like how knowledge is over now. Now we should end also, no? Now from tomorrow onwards this session also japa. No! I am leaving today. No. Don't worry. No one looked happy anyway. So it continues, right? So tomorrow also, you want a session, or if we can finish all, you can give me Guru Dakshina and we'll say, okay. No, it doesn't happen like that. The retreat goes on and this knowledge goes on. Now, what is the meaning of this? Why does he give? And what is this giving? What is this offering that they do? It's called Dakshina. What is it called? Dakshina. What is the meaning of Dakshina? is that there is a difference between dana and dakshina. Dana is what you give to dina. Dana means charity. Charity is what you give to dina. Dina means one who is in need, the needy. जो दीन को देते हैं उसको दान कहते हैं. Is it to a needy person and you say, okay, you give. And dakshina is what you give to out of a sense of gratitude for someone who has given you something which is valuable to you. So when you get knowledge and you get this, what do you give? In return you give what? Dakshina. That is the meaning of the word. So see what the guru gets, he may give it away as dana. Okay? He will give it away as charity. He can give it away as charity. Let's say someone went to Yagyavalkya Rishi, he's got 1,000 cows, and some person went to him and said, look, I'm in need of a cow. He will say, okay, give him whatever. That, what he is doing then is called what? Charity. But when Janak Maharaj gave him, it is not dana, yeah, you're running Gurukul, you need it, go take it. No. This is my Guru, he's Samartha. He's not a Deena person. Even when the Guru asks, he doesn't ask, Vichara, mere ko de do na. No. Have you ever seen Gurus do that? But de do na, mere ko bhi. No. What? They, out of a sense of fullness and completeness, they don't this. They said, you give. And you give good. You don't give. Either way, they bless you. You understand? They don't say, no, you give me and I'll see the check, the amount, then I will bless you. No, they don't do that. Whatever is given is what? Dakshina is never specified. Thereby everyone shall give this much as dakshina. It's never said. Dakshina is what? Yatha Shakti, Yatha Bhakti, Yatha Shraddha. Each one. If you see the stories in our Puranas, sometimes the Guru will ask a particular person to give this as dakshina. Sandipani Rishi asked Krishna, what as dakshina? Ki my son who has gone away, bring him back. That is the dakshina I ask of you. And this is what he did. Is it true or not? Then Eklavya was asked what? Everyone knows. Dronacharya said, I want your thumb. And he said, yes, khata. We say, what a terrible this, what a, that. Forget about that part, we are not discussing it. This is called, he did not hesitate. Did he say, wait and see, I'll show you. What type of a guru? My entire livelihood depends on this. And he said what? Give it. He just took it, takak. It was, this whole knowledge was given by him. I became what I became because of him. He wants it back. Fine. There. This is, I'm not saying all gurus will ask you for thumbs and all of that stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is so this is out of gratitude for what you have got. See, in our country, education was never sold. In the good old days, education was never sold. So never you first paid fees and then you this. Right? And so even when you don't ever think that when you come to an ashram and this, what you are paying is for the knowledge, never, or for any of this. You cannot. You are paying for the infrastructure. Is it okay? Yes or no? The so-called this, what we take, is nothing, and that also you know how much it is. And you know how everything is in the world, and what you're paying is just, you know, you just have to go out one day and stay outside and you'll know how much you'll be paying, right? What I'm trying to say is that this idea, whenever we go to a Gurukul, this idea itself should not come, I'm paying for this. Will you remember this? Because if you go have this idea, by God, this knowledge cannot bless you. Are you understanding? Bolo. You cannot. The knowledge that you get, see, that you are infinite, that knowledge, how much should you pay for it? You become free from birth and death. Come on. You get the point. So this is something you can't. So that out of that sheer gratitude, that Shishya says, God, this is what. And what does he do? Then whatever he does, he just says out of gratitude, this is what I give to you. In the good old days, the children went, when they were 8, 6, 7, 8, went to the Gurukula. stayed there for 12 years. And at the end of it, they went home, they earned, because that time they didn't have anything. The last day, validity day, they didn't have anything with them. So they went, then they earned, and then they, what? Gave it, not returned. They gave it as their Guru Dakshina. And it is said in our scriptures, after giving Guru Dakshina, you must get married. This, you see these people take education loans and they are praying till they almost die. It's very interesting. The world is so different, right? So here it is said, Sahasram dadami iti janako vacha. I give you 1,000. Now what happens, we will see tomorrow. Interesting, isn't it, this whole thing? See, what is beauty about all this? Through this knowledge, we also learn about our culture, about our attitudes that we should have. Nowadays, no one learns all this. So naturally, culture is what? They don't know how to greet a sannyasi. I'm telling you. People don't know. See, if a Christian nun is there, everyone knows what to call her. What do you call her? See, there you are. Every one of you knows. And Swamis, I'm telling you, so many times they just don't know what to call me. I'm a sannyasi, they call me madam. I said, what? Ma'am. What ma'am and what madam are you talking about? Can you imagine? I have gone to seminars where my name I give Swamini Vimalananda, they will write Mrs. Swamini Vimalananda. Oh, what? And this is seminars of educated people, Indians. Are you understanding? This is it. This is the fact. We don't know anything. When we study the scriptures, we understand not just the, what? This knowledge, but we also get what? The culture that you and I are born to. That we are, isn't it? Small little things just become so evident. And otherwise, how removed we are from our culture. Now, you all know in a Hindi movie, good old days also, maybe now also, I don't know, if a lamp goes off, what does it signify? Come on. Someone died. Is it true or not? And now what do? Happy birthday to you. Phoo, phoo, ja, mar ja. It's not our culture. And yet we feel without that, we light lamps, we don't blow off candles. But what happens? Bolo. Bolo. See how away from our culture we are. Are you understanding? Mind knows, we know it. Inside we know this is this. But what do? Maybe in another culture it's fine for them. That's okay. But you don't have to do all this because it's not you. That's why I said, no, you should be first, what? Own yourself, be that. Why do you have to do something which is not? No, Swamiji, we have to live with the times. Okay, I'm just talking this because by the by. The thing is what? Brahmaiva san Brahma Pyeti. He attained this great state and this knowledge was given. Janak Maharaj, out of sheer gratitude, said Sahasram Dadami. Now let's see what happens tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Okay, now